So, I don't really know, what the deal is. I thought everything was going well. But former WBO champion, Liam Beefy Smith, and his name is Beefy, 24-1-1, only defeat to Canelo Alvarez, weighed in at a little over 155 pounds for the 155-pound WBO interim title. So basically, to put things in perspective, he was supposed to be fighting Liam Williams. Well, he is fighting Liam Williams, another UK fighter, for the it was supposed to be for the WBO Intercontinental title, some shit like that. But now it's for the WBO interim title because it's very likely that Canelo is going to vacate that WBO title. So whoever wins this fight, or more so not Liam Smith, but if Liam Williams wins this fight, then Liam Williams will be the full WBO champion at 154 pounds if Canelo vacates. Liam Smith can't win. Now, there's been some talk, and shout out to our correspondent, Kay Hebden, who had some chances to interview Liam Williams, Liam Smith, Gary Lockett, and Joe Gallagher today. Well, not today, but this week, talking about, well, what will be next for both of the fighters. And just so happened, Miguel Cotto is the #1 contender for that WBO title. So now, not only did Liam Smith, by missing weight, lose out on a chance to possibly win the title, but may have definitely lost out on a chance to fight Miguel Cotto. Now, as far as I feel about the fight, it's like this. Liam Smith is more experienced. He has more fights. From watching some fights on Liam Williams, is it safe to say that he may be more skilled than Liam Smith? Correct me if I'm wrong. He's 16-0-1 with 11 KOs, and looking at his resume, there's nothing on there outside of Gary Corcoran. I forgot how to pronounce his name. And now he's getting, a shot. He is the British champion. Now he's getting a shot, basically, at a world title. Thank you to, Frank Warren, pretty much. So I guess it's like this, I'm really, really disappointed in Liam Smith because despite the fact of being knocked out and stopped by Canelo, he was putting in some, he was doing some good work. And now it's like, yo, bro, you lost, like, not only did you lose the belt on the scales, your former belt, and now you're losing, a potential fight with Miguel Cotto. And it doesn't help that his last opponent is somebody that he shouldn't have been fighting. That was, what was it, his last opponent, right? Liam Smith. After he fought Canelo Alvarez, he had a comeback fight, right, in March. The same day as Canelo versus Golovkin, I believe. And he fought a guy who was 2-37-1, meaning he had 2 wins, 37 losses, and 1 draw. How the hell did he pull that off? I don't know. But we're going to be covering the fight. Let me tell you what Liam Smith weighed in. Liam Williams. Well, he weighed in under 154 pounds, obviously. I still have a little bit of hard time deciphering the stones and the pounds and all that. But we're getting there. We're getting better. So now it's like, I'm going to watch the fight. I'm interested, but, obviously I'm going to cover the whole card. I'm more interested in the Flanagan versus Petrov fight. But this fight is a very good fight for what it meant going forward in the future. A potential Miguel Cotto opponent. Now, will Miguel Cotto fight Liam Williams if Liam Williams wins? I really don't think so. But would he have fought Liam Smith? I think he would have. Just off a marketing standpoint. But now it's just like, well, shout out to Liam Williams, if he wins. And right now it's being looked at as somewhat of a 50-50 fight from what I'm getting from it. But from what I know, I feel that Liam Smith should be the favorite. Let's go look at the WBO rankings real quick, so to put things into perspective for you. By the way, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. The owner, founder, editor-in-chief of FightView360.com. The link is right down below in the description box. So yeah, looking at the 154-pound landscape, you got WBC, who's Jamel Charlo, who's going to be taking on Charles Hatley on April the 22nd on undercard of Alberta versus Porter. You have Arizona Lar, who's a WBA Super World Champion. You have Demetrius Andre, who's a WBA World Champion. You know how they got 2 belts. Let's not talk about that. Jared Swift-Hurd, who's the IBF Champion. Maybe we can see Jared Swift-Hurd versus Liam Smith if he wins or loses. That would be an interesting fight. And then you have WBO, who is the champion, is listed as Saul Canelo Alvarez. #1 contender is Miguel Cotto. Then you have Liam Williams, who's fighting for the title, not Liam Smith. You have Dennis Hogan, and, you know, the list goes on. There's not really too many, you know, names there. Even Antonio Margarito was ranked #9 by the WBO, and that's crazy. So, moving forward, like I said, I'm disappointed, you know, because especially when you know how much this fight means, but at the same time, you know, if he didn't want to hurt himself making weight, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I can't figure out the logic behind it. And also, it makes Joe Gallagher look, you know, put it this way. Joe Gallagher, after being Trainer of the Year, what was that, 2015 he was Trainer of the Year? You know, now if you look at what he's been going through with Scott Quigg leaving, you know, with the Smith brothers, it's been rough for him. But anyway, and even looking at him in the interviews, he just looks rough. He's having a hard time. So, you know, this can't be good news for him. But anyway, TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I'll cover every single major fight live. This fight is going to be on BoxNation and BT Sports. I'm interested to look at the numbers after, you know, to see how much of an effect that BT Sports is going to have on, you know, BoxNation going forward in the future. Because me not being from the UK and talking to my UK colleagues and friends, they've been telling me, yo, BT Sport is a big platform. You know, this is a real big deal for BoxNation, and more so for Frank Warren. Maybe he'll be able to get some of Eddie Hearn's fighters to come over, like Josh Warrington. But anyway, please subscribe. I'll link to my social media right there below in the description box. And TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I'm sorry we're not covering this fight because this is a fight, truth be told, we have somebody that could have been covering this fight. But it was too late by the time the opportunity came around. Please subscribe.